And so she moved back to London and she invited me for her birthday, right? And that's how that's how I went to London. I went to London, and the next day, okay, she she took me to the place in Knightsbridge. Okay, there was this. You see, adult work in London is very popular, and there are a lot of Eastern European, Russian, like there are a lot of girls working in there, right? So because I had a medical degree, I said, no, I'm not gonna do this job. Okay, and there was this girl on the reception, okay, in the flat from the Belarus, and she was saying, oh, there is this hotel and they need an administrator, okay? She says, go in and just have an interview. Go and have an interview. If you get the job, you will stay in London, because London is, it's pricey. So you can't just chill there, right? You need to have a job. So I thought I'll just give it a go, okay? And I went, and it was my first day, okay, because I arrived in the late evening. It was my first day. And I spent, it was near the Hilton in Park Lane, okay, in the center. And you see, I didn't know where they took me. I didn't know anything about the city, okay? When I was working in the hospital, I was a chief executive assistant. My salary was $300, okay? And I was devastated because I knew that I have to stay in medicine for 10, 15 years, learn, and only then I can, achieve some kind of a reasonable salary. Yes, and I was young and I wanted money. I was tired. I spent too much time, in this studying, and I already wanted to have money. Okay, so I was in London and I was giving this shot. I didn't know anything, about red light districts, okay? I knew that in Amsterdam there is this place that they could go and see these girls and they can buy the girls. I never been, I never seen, okay? I came from a totally different environment. So this Russian girl took me to this hotel, and I met an English receptionist, and she put me in a queue. And there were a lot of beautiful, hot ladies, like models. And I'm thinking, what I'm doing here? These girls are definitely will get the job, okay? But I thought, you know what? I'll have a time. I'll just stay and I'll wait. So I stayed the whole day in this hotel till my time comes. And I had this interview. I didn't know what this place is about, okay? I'm going to tell you.